Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation. So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's an honour to be presenting to you on activating your cells. I'll just share my screen for this presentation and we can get started. Fabulous. So my name is Beata Koropatwa and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I hold many roles. I'm a CEO of an IT company. I'm a entrepreneur. I'm a philanthropist, and I'm also a mum of 2 kids. But I wanted to share with you a little bit of my background because I wasn't looking for another business when I first came across this business and this product. But the product changed my life and it changed the lives of people around me. It was all natural, and I just truly felt from my heart that I need to share this with at least 10 million people. So that's been my endeavour for the last 2 years. And I'd like to, this presentation will be 2 parts. I'll share the product with you and the science, and the second part will be I will share the business and the business opportunity. And if you just like to come on for the product, not a problem. Unfortunately, these days there's a lot of people that are actually looking for a plan B, even prior to the crisis that we're going through at the moment. So it's my absolute honour to share with you. But first of all, I just want to say, look, I'm so sorry that we are going through this globally. You know, I know that we'll get through this. I went through the GFC. I've been through a recession, and I know that if we stick together, we'll be stronger and we'll get through. And I can't wait to get through to the other side. And again, I'm sorry that we're all going through this. I'd like to make a disclaimer, please, about our company, and that is that LifeVantage and its affiliates do not claim to treat, cure, or prevent or mitigate any disease. Okay, this information is for educational purposes only, and all LifeVantage distributors are independent contractors. They're not employees, and any views and statements expressed or implied during this presentation do not necessarily reflect the views of LifeVantage Corporation, its management, or its shareholders. People want to be healthy because a number of reasons, okay? But these reasons are the ones that keep coming up. People are suffering a lack of sleep, especially in this time. A lot of people are stressed and anxious. You know, people are experiencing aches and pains. Like myself, before I started the product, I had brain fog and I just couldn't focus, and I had absolutely no energy. Of course, people want to biohack the aging clock or turn back the clock. A lot of people think aging is about looking better, not having wrinkles, or, you know, feeling better. But aging is actually about the aging of your cells. Because as we know, and as science knows, as your cells age, that's where disease gets created. So this is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, what makes us healthy and what can we control and what can we not control? So our lifestyle, to a larger degree, we can control our lifestyle. We can go for a walk, we can go to the beach, except when we're all in ISO, but we can generally control our lifestyle. Our community is entirely up to us. You know, we have our friends, we have our connections. These days it's done by Zoom, as we're doing here, but our community is really important. And you know, psychology states that when we have relationships and we have our community, we actually live longer. There's enough scientific evidence on that. Our environment, we can control it to a certain degree. We can drive down to the beach and get fresh air, or we can drive to the rainforest, but as we're all in lockdown, it's a little bit difficult, so not entirely. Genetics. Previously, we couldn't control our genetics. What we were served up is what we got, but not these days. And this is what I'm going to talk about. We actually can control our genetics. So I will share more about that in the coming slides. Our industry is called Nutrigenomics, and we biohack nutrigenomics. And nutrigenomics is a study of how nutrients and naturally occurring compounds actually affect our genes. Okay, and biohacking is actually hacking into our genes. We are totally founded on science, and we are driven on science. So we're a wellness and personal care company that knows our products are truly only as good as the science that we stand behind. So we have all of that, and I will show you in the further slides how we actually how we stand on science. So this is really interesting, and I didn't know this, but did you realize that aging actually starts at the age of 22? Okay, 22 onwards, our bodies start to age. Our brain reacts, our reaction times in our brain is slower. Our eyes deteriorate from after the age of 40. Our ears, our high frequency tone actually declines or starts declining in the early 20s. Our heart rate declines in a range of 20 to 30% from the age of 20 to 70. Okay. Our lungs, our breathing capacity declines. Our bones, our mineral content declines after the age of 35. Our muscle mass progressively declines after the age of 40. So aging starts at a very young age. Okay, and free radicals attack our cells and cause aging. And you know, what is a free radical, and how is it caused? Sadly, it's caused by pollution. It's caused by stress, radiation, toxins. It's even caused by exercise. Have you heard of oxidative stress? Because I believe I'm a fairly well-read person, and I'd never heard of oxidative stress until I got involved here. But I'd love to explain it to you, and I'd love to tell you what causes oxidative stress. Sadly, and really sadly, everything, our environment, our water, our microwave, our telephones, going to the petrol station, exercises causes oxidative stress. Okay, and the best analogy and example I can give you is if you cut an apple in half and you leave it on your bench top for 10 minutes, it starts turning brown. That's called oxidation. Okay, it's like rusting. And sadly, it is exactly what happens to our bodies. So a normal healthy cell, and then once it's attacked by free radicals, okay, it starts to deteriorate, just like the apple. Okay, a cell with oxidative stress looks like that. It looks like that apple. It's the rusting of our cells from the inside out. That is oxidative stress, and that's what causes oxidative stress. I wanted to point this out because we have 26 studies on PubMed. Now, PubMed, for those of you who don't know, is a journal where doctors and scientists go for information. And when you Google PubMed.org, have a look, and you Google oxidative stress, to my shock and horror, there are over 220,000 findings on oxidative stress. Okay, and oxidative stress is linked to over 200 of the major disease. If you put in oxidative stress and a disease, it will come up, and it was horrifying for me. Again, 227,000 studies on oxidative stress. Now, our product, Protandim, which I'll talk to you about, has 31 peer-reviewed studies. Okay, peer-reviewed is they have been reviewed by other scientists. And we've had studies conducted on our finding by the world's most respected research institutions, Harvard University, you know, the University of Florida, Stanford, and I want to come back to the American Heart Association because that is one of the most respected globally cardiological associations, and they actually endorse our product. Washington State University, again a leading medical university, stated that Nrf2, which may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. When I read that, to me it was like, wow, this is like a finding of penicillin. And I must say, the scientist, our scientist that founded this, actually won an Elliott Cresson Award. The other recipients of Elliott Cresson were Henry Ford for the car, Thomas Edison for electricity, and our scientist actually won the prestigious Elliott Cresson Award on this finding. So for us, it's about flipping the switch rather than taking supplements. Our primary product is called an activator, and I'll explain a little bit further, because what it does is it actually flips on the switch in your cell. It actually activates the Nrf2 pathway. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about flipping the switch as opposed to taking supplements. So our product, although it's in the supplement range, is actually an activator. So we believe that there are 3 pillars to good health, okay? And these are the 3 products that you need. Also, if you don't get enough sunshine or vitamin D, if you add sunshine or vitamin D to it, these are the 3 products to ultimate health. And I'll go through each product briefly. This is our signature product, which is the Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer. Okay, we have got studies, and go back to the person who invited you, extraordinary studies on and statistics on how much it lowers oxidative stress by, okay? It reduces the free radicals formed in your body. It helps reduce and decrease free radical damage to body cells, which make the body and the cells age. Another study here is that it increased the median lifespan of male mice by 7% according to the National Institute of Aging. Why mice? Because they're closest to humans in DNA. Okay, and Protandim activates your body to create 1 million antioxidants per tablet and per cell. So these are all the statements, that are done by the, endorsed by the Australian Government Department of Health and other certifications that we've got. The product, and this is truly important, is made up of all natural ingredients, 5 natural ingredients that are Chinese herbs that have been around for 2,000 years. But our science and our patent states that when we put these products together, and we have patents on this, the products of these 5 products synergize by 18. Okay, so it works 18 times more effectively than the sum of each ingredient. And that is our science, and that is our product. Over here, it is less than half a cup of coffee per day, and you take 1 tablet per day. That is this is our signature product. It is unique in the world. No one else has a product like this. So Protandim versus food, because a lot of people say, listen, I eat really healthy, I eat lots of greens, etc. Here's the facts. 1 antioxidant equals 1 free radical. Okay, and Protandim actually equals millions of antioxidants per tablet. So Protandim produces millions of antioxidants per tablet. That is the difference between food versus Protandim. Our second product is called Nrf2 Synergizer, okay? And the biggest claim to this is that it boosts mitochondria production, okay? Mitochondria is, I will give you an analogy, it is the engine of your vehicle. Imagine your car, the mitochondria is the engine. It's what gives it the drive and the energy. There's been a lot of information, certainly in the last couple of months, about mitochondria, okay? And mitochondria is the outside of your cell. This product, again, is all 5 natural herbs, and what I have learnt recently is if we don't have mitochondria production in our body, we die. So your mitochondria, supports the Nrf2. Nrf2 activates the cell, the mitochondria, the Nrf1 activates the cell, and you've got that beautiful synergy. Again, have a look at it. It costs next to nothing for your health. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I was the chair of Crohn's and Colitis Australia, a leading body that supported 75,000 people. I, of all people, understand the importance of gut health. Okay, your gut has its own intelligence. We have got an extraordinary probiotic, again, unique in the world. Okay, and what makes it unique is it is covered by a patented capsule called a DR cap. And what the DR cap does is it takes 52 minutes to dissolve in your stomach. Okay, therefore, this product goes through your larger intestines and your smaller intestines. It is incredible, okay? It includes beta-glucan, which is very important for your immune health. Okay, so the probio that you take is truly important. The products off the shelf take between 5 to 7 minutes to dissolve because of your stomach acid. Coming back again, this takes 52 minutes to dissolve. And very importantly, and last but not least, you don't need to refrigerate this. Okay, it withstands heat and humidity, and therefore you can carry it around with you. So our probio is extraordinary, and your gut health is a really important piece of your overall health. So I'd like to explain to you the synergy between the 3 products. Again, our absolute belief is these 3 products plus vitamin D or sunshine is ultimate health. Okay, and how it works, the 3 products together, your probio is your better gut health. You've got more cellular energy and optimal mitonuclear communication from the Nrf2, you know, protecting your mitochondria. And your Nrf2 is less oxidative stress. And together, ultimate health. We have other products that are included in our range that include Nrf2. You know, there's a hair care system. Here's just one example of the products. We have got thousands of examples. You must remember that when Nrf2, when the cell is activated, everything else grows. I mean, look at these examples. My hair's a lot thicker, my nails grow a lot quicker, you know, because your body is activated. That's what activating your cells are about. We have a anti-aging system, again, with the Nrf2. So what you're doing with the other products is you're taking them internally, and here topically is your anti-aging system that is that has got the Nrf2. This app, we've all got a little bit more time now. Have a look at this app. It's called Think Dirty. And Think Dirty, you can go to any of the products that you use, cosmetics, hair shampoo, and it will scale how toxic the product is. We keep coming up super clean with all of our products. So there's something for you to do while we're in isolation. So a summary of what our products, our 3 products do that are completely backed by science. Improve sleep. Reduces pain. Okay, it increases energy. You've got better memory and you've got better focus. You've got healthier hair, skin, and nails. And anti-aging, again, remembering it's not about how many wrinkles I have. It's really about the anti-aging of your cells. And last and not least is your gut health. So those 3 pillars to health are the ultimate to health. Along with vitamin D or some sunshine. So these are a summary of our results that keep recurring with with our clients from all over the world. So this is where I finished the presentation on the product. So if you've just come from the product, thank you for coming and listening. We have had many people wanting to know more about the business, especially in these times when people need, you know, a plan B, a second income. So from here, I'll talk to you a little bit about the business and I'll just give you an overview. But if you're interested, please go back to the person who invited you and they can give you more information. This is a home-based business. You can work it from anywhere. I was in Hawaii last year. I worked the business from Hawaii, wherever you want to. It's a plan B for many, and many of the people that joined us initially joined it as a plan B, but they loved the product and the company so much that today it's their plan A, it's their full-time role. And many people around the world, not just in Australia or the UK or US, they need a second income. Okay, it's a, you know, our world is so expensive. Everything is so expensive that people need a second income. And we have an absolute passion for progression. We were a small biotech company and today we are a leading biohacking powerhouse. And our true belief is, which is totally aligned with my philosophy, being in business for 27 years, is that when you are of service to others, when you help others, the finances follow. And I will show you an example of our growth of our company. So our company model is a direct sales model, okay, and many leading entrepreneurs, Warren Buffett, Sir Richard Branson, Bill Gates believe that this is the model of the future, and that in the next 10 years, e-commerce business is the way to go. Unfortunately, in these times, we're all seeing that it really is the only way to go with our social distancing and that. So this model has now proven, and it is going to be the future. There are over 150 million people involved globally in direct sales, okay? And in Australia, it's a $1.4 billion industry annually. And the income does flow from repeat sales, even when you're not working. Yeah, personally, I got married about 6 months ago, and for 3 months I was focusing on the wedding, etc. The income kept flowing. It kept flowing. So that's an important piece to this. So LifeVantage follows world trends, and let me explain that. Uber doesn't have any vehicles. They're a platform to call an Uber. Airbnb doesn't have any hotels, okay? Yet they're multi-billion-dollar companies. It's a platform. For us, we use our telephone, we use our laptop or our iPad to run this business, and you can be your own boss. Business has changed, and it is going to change very much into the future, and that is the way that we work. Our business is an e-commerce business where we send product directly from the company to yourself. No middleman. That's what makes it so affordable. We're a referral business. So, for example, if you go to see a great movie, you tell your friends about it, or if you eat in a great restaurant, and I am never going to take for granted eating in a restaurant again from this day forth, but you tell your friends about it, okay? And we're no different. We're no different. The product is brilliant. So when I started the product, I just started telling everybody about it. I said, I've got so much more energy. I'm so much more back to being intelligent. I was so excited. That's all we do. We refer people. And once people try our product, they tell everybody else. So we are a referral business. I'm so proud to talk about the company. I'm also a proud shareholder of the company, but I'd love to give you a little bit of background on it. Okay, we're a new company, yet we were founded in 2003. We're very much a progressive company. In 2005, a reporter was sent in to do an ABC primetime investigative report to discredit our science and our findings. He put himself up as a guinea pig. Please have a look at the video and have a look at his results. When this aired, our business went from 3 million to 200 million overnight, and we got the attention of scientists all around us. If you haven't seen the video, please go back to the person and ask that person to show you the investigative report. It starts from 2005 and ends in where we are today. We then changed the business model to go direct to the consumer. Again, it makes it affordable because we've cut out the businessman, and we can share all the testimonials, all the science, and we can share the experience of everybody else. So we changed that to direct sales. We've won numerous awards. We've won Stevie Awards for best product. We've won awards for the best home-based business. We've won awards, for the best company the best rated company to work for. That's an absolute accolade. And we've had rapid growth. Prior to the corona crisis, our share price had quadrupled within 14 months. And 83% of our sales was customer related. So as you can see, we don't actually have a lot of people distributing the product. And today we are a $250 million capitalized company, but we are set to be capitalized at $1 billion within 3 to 5 years. Very, very proudly, Erin Brockovich, the Erin Brockovich. If you haven't seen the movie, and I'm sure everybody has, she was the human rights lawyer. Today, she's a human rights lawyer, and she has been observing our company at an arm's length, as she said, for quite some time. And it's a company with strong momentum, not just in the US, but globally. And she is on our board. She is actually representing us, and she is the epitome of human rights. So what makes us different? The company has a heart. Again, our philosophy is if we can help people with their health, the profits will come, and that's been proven. The product, again, it's unique. There's nothing like it in the world. The timing, well, we knew the timing was a few years ago when people truly needed to improve their health. But today, more than ever, the timing is correct. People need to look after their health. So the timing is right. Our compensation plan is generous. It is extraordinary. We've had other companies or other people from direct sales marketing come to join us based on the compensation plan. The support is next to none. You get to work with myself and other great leaders who have got experience, who are coaches, and so our support is next to none. And I love to give the analogy. This business is like a franchise, like a McDonald's franchise without paying $1.5 million. We show you the systems, we give you the website, we show you, we have weekly training, we hold your hand from the start to the end. The support is phenomenal, and that's what makes us different in our company. Again, very proudly, we are a stock exchange listed company. We are on the New York Stock Exchange. So all the information that we give you is transparent. We're under corporate governance. So we have to be transparent about everything. And in February 2020, we were invited to ring the NASDAQ closing bell. What that means is the most progressive companies and the most wonderful companies get to ring this bell. We're in good company. The other companies that rang the bell was Facebook, LinkedIn, Uber, you know, so we're very proud because to that it just states that we are a very solid company and that we are progressing into the future. We are globally pioneering the field of nutrigenomics. We are the world leader in nutrigenomics. We are in 24 countries at the moment and growing, and we don't have many distributors in our industry. We are looking for people to help us distribute in all of these countries, and we're growing. So nutrigenomics, again, what is nutrigenomics? It is a scientific study of the interaction of nutrition and genes, especially with regard to the prevention or treatment of diseases. Okay, Fox News, again, a very respected entity, stated that nutrigenomics is changing everything. Where we once thought we were powerless is now an area over which we have at least some control. So the ability to use nutrition to affect our genes means that we're no longer at the mercy of our DNA. Let me read that to you again. We are no longer at the mercy of our DNA. It is extraordinary. Now, projected market for the business people that want to know statistics, this market is expected to reach over $17 billion by 2023. That's 3 years away. So that is our industry and that is our market. So what do we offer you? We offer you much more than income. Okay, we offer you a plan B. People are needing that plan B. They need a backup plan. Okay, they need an additional income. We give you time back with your family. You know, you can do this in the evening. You can do it in the morning. You can do it when the kids are at school or having a nap. We give you back time with your family. We give you business and leadership coaching. Okay, and we are a like-minded community, or as LV likes to call it, we are a life-minded community. We offer incentive trips. I won a trip to the Bahamas, not even knowing I'd won it. All I did was I wanted to share the product with people. I won a trip to Ireland, again on the back of just wanting to share this product with people so that they felt better and that they felt healthier. You know, we do trainings, weekly trainings, and we do updates. We keep you in the loop the whole time. And most importantly, we support you all the way. We hold your hand from woe to go. And again, that life-minded community is, we are with you, and the philosophy of the company is so ethical, and that's what was really important to me. I wanted to align myself with a company of integrity and ethics, and I found my home. So I really wanted just to highlight to you, this is off the NASDAQ, so it's off the New York Stock Exchange report, and these are the average earnings. When we bring on a distributor, we have a program where we will try and get them to Pro 3 within a couple of months, and we do it really effectively. And a Pro 3, the monthly earning of a Pro 3 is $636 US. And we have a plan, we have a system, and we have many people doing that. We have people doing it within a month. So I asked, would 636 US per month be helpful to you? You know, it pays a mortgage, it pays a school fee. Here's our next rank. You know, these are our primary ranks. A Pro 5. You know, there are many people, I got to Pro 5 within 10 weeks, and it was just putting my head down and just sharing this. Okay, an additional 3,000 per month. Would that help your family? Today I'm a Pro 6. You know, my average income is between 6,000 and 7,000 per month, and I have a full-time job as a CEO. These are the potentials, of course, based on how much effort you put in, but we show you how to do all of this. It's extraordinary. So this is a really important part for business, okay, is retention. Our product is unique globally. We have a mass market. It's affordable. Our signature product is less than a half a cup of coffee a day. It is completely backed by science, backed by PubMed, and it is a consumable. And as we sit today, our retention rate is about 86%. Okay, people, once they try it, they don't want to come off it, and then they share it with others. The retention rate of a product is super important in a business. So how do you start? Okay, you can activate yourself. So, you know, you can start by activating your health and becoming a customer. There are no joining fees. The monthly orders give you a reduced price. They can be cancelled at any time, but they save you quite a bit of money. You know, you can help us distribute our unique products and build a business. Or you can, and equally, you can work with us to change lives. And in changing people's lives and changing people's health, it would change your life. I come back to my own philosophy, which is very much aligned with our company. When we are of service to others, the financial rewards follow. And I have seen this from month to month. I've been involved for 2 years. It is extraordinary. And it is based on the 3 pillars of health. So please go back to the person who invited you here, or if you're one of my guests, you know, let's chat some more about getting you started. But for the time being, here's to your good health. I thank you for your time. And again, your family DNA doesn't have to control your health from today. Thank you. Blessings to you all. And thank you for your time.